I'm sorry to interrupt, but didn't we skip Bearcat?
I believe we did. Sorry. Go ahead, Bearcat.
The guy, I'm gonna drop concentration on Fairy Fire now.
Mhm.
That seems reasonable.
Right.
You know, he doesn't seem like he's gonna live for much longer. So I don't think I'm gonna use a spell slot for now.
Okay.
Instead, I'm just going to insult him. Because
Okay.
all his friends are dead. He's gonna die soon, you know. What an absolute idiot.
Ding dong, the
A
book
fool.
doctor there. Ding dong,
buffoon.
The made you eat your parents moment.
Yeah.
That's no saving. Oh, wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom save.
He doesn't make it.
Yeah, that fails.
Takes 2 points of damage. Just like kind of distracted by.
Well, I was hoping this was going to be the heart attack moment. You killed him with words.
No, now it's your turn, Braith.
Oh, I feel it. Oh, God.
I bring the butt of my axe to him to try and knock him out non-lethally.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Oh yeah.
I don't know like what I would have to roll for damage on that, but can we just assume that that's like 14 damage to like knock him out?
Yeah, you knock him out.
Okay. So he's knocked out, unconscious. We tie him up, and we can start questioning, I think.
Yeah.
As you knock him out, I just look up and I'm like, I just bit a dude's shin.
How did it taste?
Not good. Tasted all acidy, but I think that was because of me.
That is a very scary thought, Master Q.
I didn't realize kobolds were acidic.
Oh no, it's a gift from Alona.
Oh, strange gift. Not the kind I would normally think of giving someone.
Acid spit a gift?
Well, it's not so much spit. Like it's either my teeth or my hands or like my feet.
Your teeth or your hands are like your feet.
No, I'll show you.
Literally,
and
what
then
you
I'll
just
just. So what I'll do is I'll just open my mouth and give an example of primal savagery. As you see, like my little fangs just go dripping acid.
Huh. You know, yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just imagining. The problem with that would be that if you swallowed any of it, it's coming out of your mouth.
It just burns a little. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, out of character. Just imagine like the worst acid reflux ever, right? That's what I imagine.
100%.
Well, I'm not one to question nature's gifts, I suppose. And we're just distracting ourselves while Braith does the talking to the guy he's tying up.
Yeah, but who else can talk to it? Have they spoken any shit, what's the common tongue in this world? It's not trade tongue. I can't remember what I'm talking about.
Common tongue.
Was
I'm good at talking to people if you need a hand.
Yeah,
it was talking common before?
No, none of them talk common. You recognize the language as Goblin, but since you don't know Goblin, you don't know what they were saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Only like one person can talk to it, right? So it doesn't matter that only Braithkin is doing it, because only Braith can do it.
Right. He has his conversation. We just have ours while we wait.
Braith doesn't speak Goblin. He speaks Orc.
Oh, I thought we had somebody that did speak Goblin, didn't we?
I thought that was Gar.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, Gar has had the spell to do that.
Unless does Master Bearcat know Goblin by chance?
No, and I do not have tongues yet.
If it helps, I can speak like kobolds.
Well, try to speak kobold at him and see if he responds. He might know.
Or I can speak like the people who are really tall.
Giant?
Yeah. They're fun to hunt.
Here's the thing. Just speak every language at him until he responds to one of them. And if he doesn't respond to any of them, well, there's no reason to keep him around.
Can I do a? Is there like some sort of check to understand what kind of languages bugbears would recognize?
I mean, you recognize the language. It's Goblin.
No, I know that, but I mean, like, would the bugbear recognize other languages normally?
Again, just speak every language you know at it until it responds to one of them. If it doesn't respond to any of them, either it's
like you hear somebody, somebody speaking French or Italian.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
There's no way you can know whether they know French or Italian.
Well, that's why I'm saying speak every language, because it's like you meet somebody who speaks English, but you don't know they might know German as well. Speak every language. Either it's going to not respond because it doesn't want to, or it'll respond because it does know that language and it wants to.
Well, obviously, the 15-foot radius for Zone of Truth is been put up. Where we have the bugbear tied, I assume the perimeter is secure and all that stuff. Why is everybody else rolling the charisma save?
I'm just doing it for fun. Like, you just cast it without telling anyone. We're just in it.
Because you cast Zone of Truth, and instantly I start asking everybody their most personal secrets.
Is that cartoon that was posted like earlier in the week?
From way over here outside the thing, I start saying, "Hey, Kix, what's your most treasured possession?" No,
Myself.
Where do you keep all your money?
So you start speaking. Do you speak to it? You try Giant. Which language are you going to try?
In Giant, I will just be like, you know what I'm saying, big guy?
I mean, he looks at you, blank face.
Because the thing about Zone of Truth is they are compelled to tell the truth. They aren't compelled to speak.
Well, if he doesn't understand the question...
No, I'm just also putting that out there, is that Zone of Truth doesn't make them talk. It just makes them take the truth when they do talk.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he has to roll charisma save first, the bugbear.
In this case, it doesn't matter because he doesn't understand what he's being taught. He just gives a blank stare like, huh?
And I say in Orc, do you understand what I'm saying?
Again, drawing blank stares.
All right. Looks like he doesn't know anything. Let's kill him.
Vomit the rest of the acid on him.
Break, do an insight check.
Oh.
It seems like he's scared.
I got an 11.
Yeah, when you say, well, he doesn't understand, let's kill him, you kind of get a twitch. He tries to cover, like, he sort of tightens his mouth, like,
Maybe he does speak common.
Or he understands body language.
One of the two.
So I turn back to the bugbear and I say, do you understand the words I'm saying? Yes or no?
he keeps his mouth shut.
It's a thing about bugbear societies. They're very militant and honorable and all that shit, so might just be willing to die rather than betray everybody.
Does anybody have any suggestions?
I got one, but it's not nice.
Does it involve acid?
Does it involve your spider?
Not my spider, but it does involve acid.
Tell him he can leave honorably if he answers the questions.
Now I have to wonder, after seeing your fangs come out like that, can we milk your fangs for acid?
Kicks, roll a
It doesn't work
persuasion.
like that.
Sure.
Well, that's how snakes work. You can milk a snake for venom.
Yeah, he's like, if you let me go, I will tell you what you need to know.
All right, I'm assuming that'll be translated through him.
What language did you say?
No, he said in common.
Oh, okay.
I look at Kix and I kind of give him a death glare for a moment.
I give you my word.
Which, so you're not going to lie, so unless you lie, in which case you have to make a saving throw.
Yeah, Kix isn't lying. He did a save earlier.
Yeah.
But he's not lying anyway.
Yeah, so he believes me. Your word, then, all of you.
I will keep them to mine.
What?
I'll ask the simple question. Do you know where the Stag Lord's fortress is?
He answered yes, and it's truthful. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess like this is where I would start asking like probing style questions like how many men are at the Stag Lord's fortress? Where is it located?
How do we get there safely?
Yeah, exactly. How do we get there safely? What kind of resistance would we expect and things like that. So like for the
Okay,
next
see how smart he is. He's not very smart or wise. So he can give you, to condense what it is, basically, he says many. He says there's men, there's goblins, there's bugbears. There are several of each.
men, goblin, bugbears. Okay. Going with what Hugh said, like
He literally doesn't know to count more than 5 or 6. I mean, he's the kind of guy. He's so dumb he will have to use his hands to count. So he doesn't.
There's about a dozen, you know.
Bakers or normal?
What was the purpose of this ambush?
Captured prisoners for the cult.
What cult?
Cult of the Rose.
Has anybody ever heard of that before?
I have. It's a menace that has not quite reared its head yet.
I believe it's run by a man named Seal.
But more importantly, they've been responsible for a number of insect infestations. They use summoning circles to bring them in. And they might also be behind the strange wyvern experimentation.
And now they're capturing people for a ritual of some kind. This is not good. What's the details of the ritual?
They don't tell me. I don't see them. They just want live captives.
And they want to bring them back to the fort, correct? And the fort, where is it exactly?
I could guide you.
That would be good. If you can guide us, and then once you're done, you're free to go wherever you wish.
Right. I understand.
Does that mean you guys know how to heal?
They probably.
I got a little bit of juice left.
No, not you, him.
You talking to the kobold? The kobold. The
No,
bugbear?
not him. Him. I gesture without gesturing. No, I'm just saying because he said bring people back alive and literally almost killed Braith in the opening salvo. So it's like either they know how to heal or they're bad at their job.
Well, there's a third option you haven't considered.
But they have a cryogenics machine buried under this exact spot. Yes, I did not consider that.
No. Anyway,
that they can raise people from the dead. No, I did not consider that either.
That they don't have to keep you alive because they're not trying to keep you. They already have other captives.
Well, yeah, they said that's their job was that they were supposed to hijack people from here and bring them back alive.
Yeah,
right.
They also don't need all of us, is what they're saying.
Tried to capture some of us before.
They tried to do that, yeah.
Out of character, you multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely where suddenly the spell like vibrates, but nothing happens, and Gygax says it exactly how he said it, where he's just bending the truth as much as possible.
And by the way, Braith, you remember that you were trapped in one of those circles.
I know.
For a year.
Actually, that reminds me. Are they... I asked the bugbear, do you know anything about those summoning circles?
What?
How are you keeping your captives? You're just leaving them in the fort?
Yeah, we'll just hand them over to the cult.
Again, the bugbear that can barely count to 5.
Mm-hmm.
And the Stag Lord is in charge of this cult?
Well, he's in charge, I guess.
What's your name?
Rauk.
Braith is
pretty much, yeah.
Braith is gritting his teeth.
Those that remain.
Yeah, I know. I probably look like a goalie at this point because I have no teeth left.
You're getting bashed.
Every session, it's always a critical hit. Jesus Christ. And this time I survived too.
How'd you get those 27 scars?
Oh, by the way, I pulled the javelins out of me. I assume I didn't do that yet.
Yeah, probably your armor basically just deflected them, but you still got hit,
Yeah.
It's like a bulletproof vest. The bullet doesn't go in, but the impact still hurts.
And it also gets less and less effective the more tests you take.
Good thing you have a friendly armor.
Yeah. Does anybody else want to ask him questions? Because Braith is actually going to walk away for a moment.
All right. Kix is satisfied. He has what he wants. He knows where the Stag Lord is, and this person will lead us to him. So Kix is happy.
He stays he stays on a short leash, however.
Yeah, how about how many other parties are out here collecting people? Less than 5 or 5 or more?
Usually just do one.
Good.
There was another party, but they got wiped out a couple of months ago. They were led by Cressel.
Oh, I remember Cressel.
Indeed you do.
Then I guess everything is accounted for.
Somebody asked who's. I would say out of character. Somebody asked who's leading this current party.
Well, I mean, we've killed them already, so it's either this guy or we've killed them.
Fair enough.
Were you in charge? Is the question I ask.
No.
Which one of these guys was in charge?
Oh, none of them.
Where's the guy that was in charge?
He's going to the fort.
So you guys were just acting on your own?
No. We're told to ambush you.
By the guy who left you behind?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was... How's your leg feeling?
Painful.
I mean, it's half melted off, I think.
He took a narrow to the knee.
I think maybe this is outside the bounds of interrogation, Zig.
Well, it's not really interrogation. I'm just asking him questions, and if he feels like he needs to answer them, he could have stopped talking at any point. He's just literally answering any question.
I mean, if you're willing to move to friendly conversation.
What is your favorite color?
Gray. I like gray. But mostly because I see everything gray.
What is the average flight velocity of an African swan? Oh, I said that wrong.
Is it laden or unladen?
Does it have a friend helping it carry a coconut between pieces of twine?
African or European? What? Yeah.
All right. If you guys are you done with the questions or no?
I think I'm good with questions.
Mm-hmm.
Again, with his intelligence, I'm worried about safety.
His intelligence, again, couldn't count past 5.
So he might think something is safe, but realistically, we're walking by a death.
Well, to be fair, we'll also have eyes before they do, since we know where we're going and they don't know that we're coming.
It's true.
I would like to point out that Braith has walked away from the situation and looks visibly angry at the moment.
Yeah, but Braith always looks angry.
Oh, yeah.
You're like Bruce Banner in the first 2 movies.
I'm not used to seeing this, so I'm going to go over to Braith and be like, hey, Braith, what's up?
If you could please leave me alone, Master Hugh.
All right, just saying you look bothered. And I'll walk away.
I don't know how I didn't name this character Bader. Just knowing that Robert calls everybody master every time.
I'm sorry, Journeyman Zag.
I'm just saying that you would have said it first before ever realizing what was going on. I would have gotten at least one go out of it.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I would probably just say it nonchalantly because I don't care. It's funny.
Yeah, and
I'll call.
I would have laughed and not said anything just to see how many more times I could get it.
I would call your bluff. So
So he gets up. What are you going to do with him? I mean, he's disarmed. He
Well, we
lost
said
his
we'd let
weapon.
him go, right?
Yeah, he's going to guide us there, so he'll be with us for a bit.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah. So our intention then is that we're going to march on until we find the location. He should be aware if that's like a couple days or not. So.
Oh, he definitely. Let me see. He's aware that you are here. He's.
Boy, one last question before he's added the zone of truth.
Mhm.
How long ago did your boss leave?
About a couple of hours. So like this.
All right, and
Maybe
how
like
long did
this.
it take you to get here from the base?
About a day or so, 2 at the most.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're looking for like a day's travel. Assumedly, if the boss stops along the way and we don't, we could catch up with them too.
Yeah, but that's gonna be risky because
I mean, not even intentionally. If the boss stops and this guy leads us on the same path that the boss is going, we could unintentionally catch up to the boss.
oh, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. I guess we'll have to see what
Well,
happens.
you have been delayed because of this attack and the
Right. But I'm
interrogation.
saying that if he stops, like encamps for a night or something like that, and we keep going, we could run into him because he's going to stop altogether, and we will catch up.
that's a choice if you wish to make it.
Oh, now you're back with us.
I'll put you back
Yeah,
here.
we gotta talk strategy with each other at least.
So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with your prisoner? What are you gonna,
Apparently,
I mean, he's not smart. He's not smart enough to make you a map, but he knows the way, so he could guide you.
Yeah,
No,
so
he does that thing with the "you are here" squiggly line X.
yeah.
So
So
the idiocracy map to the time machine thing.
Kix will take custody and make sure he's like isn't bleeding out to death or isn't going hungry for while they're traveling together.
Okay.
Is there like a moment where Kix is alone?
Definitely if he like trades it off to someone else for a moment just to speak with you.
Well, if that does occur, I will on our march. I will like whisper to Kix, never make a promise like this again.
We have what we needed.
It's not worth it.
He's just one person. He's already humbled and embarrassed. What more could we do that's not just cruelty?
Hey guys, I couldn't help but hear you talking. I just want to point out that only Kix made that promise. You didn't. Right.
I know I didn't. Wait, did you actually? Are you really like eavesdropping on us right now?
Well, I mean, we're marching in a group. Did you back off or something like that?
I assume like I brought Kix to the side of the march somewhere.
Also, I'm in infiltrator mode, so literally I could be. Yeah.
Okay.
I think there might be something wrong with one of y'all's cameras.
Yeah, jeez.
I think Justin is having a
Justin.
fit.
Oh dear. Hey, there we go.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm back. I do not know why it is having a fit.
Yeah, seen it happen a couple times, but Shrug. Conversation though.
No, that's what I said.
Okay.
You said what I said.
And I'll go. I'm going to keep my word to him, and that I will make sure it happens no matter what.
You think he can be redeemed?
I don't know that, and that's not really my choice to make for him.
Hopefully you made a good choice then.
Look, I'm saying if you said you would keep him safe no matter what, and accidents happen, you can't protect him from every rock you might trip over on the road.
Yeah,
That's
Kix
all I'm
just kind of
saying.
like rolls his eyes a little bit. It's like, if he trips over a rock, I mean, what can I do about that? I mean, I'll still help him, but
Yeah.
if
Who
he's just a
knows how
clumsy person seeking his own death, then I'm a little bit helpless, honestly.
many ditches there might be on the way, how many rivers that you just didn't know how deep they were, that he couldn't swim. Look, it's a nice life he has. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to it.
It would be. I'd honestly be very taken aback.
And all you said is that you do your best. Look, I'm filling time while lessons is going. All you said is you do your best. You didn't say you'd be perfect. Nobody can promise perfect.
All I know is that that Braith is a little visibly like you can tell probably Kix. He's like visibly annoyed, and
yeah, of course.
But you made the promise, and it would be dishonorable to actually go back on it. So
yeah,
I
Gotta
will
do
have to stick to it.
The Harmon Quest thing, right? Where you've taken Braith aside, so I'm going to take you aside from his aside, so that we're double-sided.
Look,
Braith.
Okay, you want to say something real quick before I address Braith?
Look, Braith. It's only dishonorable if he fails his job, not if you do your thing. It's not a dishonor upon him.
I've been fighting for a long time, Journeyman Zag, and sometimes you need to make sacrifices, even if
really?
you hate
I
to.
heard that you took a year-long break, a sabbatical.
I was actually captured in that year.
Right. But it was still a break, wasn't it?
After all the conversation with the two of them, I'm still following along. I'm not going near the prisoner at all. But I am saying silent prayers for guidance from Cord on this whole thing.
Yeah.
Because my honestly, my gut instinct is to decapitate the thing and just move forward. But I can't right now.
Mm-hmm. And the only final thing Kix will say on the matter is he'll just put his hand on your shoulder, as a friend, and just say, just think of Narwal.
Yes. Perhaps we should.
Okay. And then Kix will return and take custody, I assume probably from Hugh, who's just been how good was my ass?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, every time we mention town, I think of a giant fish.
Yeah. If Hugh had custody, he would have been annoyingly asking him questions about his childhood.
He doesn't really answer. He's in fact, the way he looks at you is he's literally beneath him, right?
That and the Stone of Truth ended a long time ago.
That too, but he doesn't know that.
I think the question you come back on would be, so if you were shy because you're not answering any of my questions here as a person, how did you get a girl? That doesn't make sense. You have to speak to people to do that, How'd you do it? Yeah, he's not talkative much.
Kix will just shake his head and go, tell me when you start getting some women then. And just take it back.
Yeah,
okay, to be fair, you did fill the town with kobold women, so it's possible.
You're gonna have to cross the river. This one. Essentially, it's in this direction from where you are.
Well, I put everything I own on the wagon and hope that the oxen don't drown.
And it's in this square right here.
Okay, so I will move us over here. Bam.
But it's on the other side of the river.
Okay. I think last time we were at the ruins, you said that there was a crossing there. Yeah. So if we just use that crossing, then we can just go straight there. Seems easy.
Are we gonna have to cross this junction? Okay.
Yeah. He points it near the edge of the lake. It's in a rise near the edge of the lake, and he sort of the scene moves, and in the distance you see that they're opening. It's late mid-afternoon, and they're opening the gates. Somebody shouts something. This for a keep, it looks rather disheveled, right? There's a lot of gaps. It's an old keep, fortification, not really a castle. Some of the walls seem to have been collapsed, and they filled in with wood and the like. So it's a mix of stone and wooden palisades. Now, question is, are you going to maintain this distance? So you're seeing it, on the basically the horizon, or are you going to try to get closer during daytime or nighttime?
Let's start with maintaining the distance, and I'll settle depths first. I'll go ahead and release the prisoner and say, "You're free to go now. Thank you for your assistance. Be free."
Okay. And he just walks away.
Yeah, Kix just like watches for a minute just to see like where he's going, and then just shrugs.
Yeah, he goes in this direction, right? He goes into the
forest.
Because he does well in the open plains because he had to cross a river. He's not going to risk crossing the river or getting to the lake.
Yeah,
with enemies in his back, right? Actually, but he doesn't run. He sort of moves slowly, like he's trying very careful not to do anything that would invite attack, right? And eventually, he just sort of wanders off until you can't see him anymore.
That's right. I'm sure he'll stick to the ones he's used to.
Yep.
See, I'm worried that he'll go to the fort and warn them that we know where it is or something.
But he went the opposite direction, so we're fine. And well, yeah, like Les had said, just ford the river alone, not a great idea.
I just want to process this before we get into it. If we're successful this day, who's for keeping the keep for ourselves?
That's not actually a terrible idea. As often as we keep heading out into the wilderness, it'd be nice to have a rally point somewhere further abroad.
Yeah, forward operating base. We could fix it up. We could make it nice. We could hire hirelings.
I have pest control.
I guess we shouldn't count chickens before they catch, though. It could just be a total garbage heap. We don't know yet.
I mean, it looks like a real fixer-upper, but at the same time, I think if we spent time on it, we really could fix her up.
I got money. I could put some money into it.
Well, I think it's more about raw materials. We're surrounded by a forest, and we have equity in a mine. All that stuff.
You remember Jim's house, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking about right now. If it looks like that, I've already done that once. I'm not sure I'm going to do it again.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Ah, so you don't know Jim's house.
No, I was there at Jim's house previously, but I wasn't inside of it.
You don't know Jim's house, unfortunately.
Like this military-style code word of this operation. We're going to pull up Jim's house. It's like, yeah, I remember Jim's house. Wait, I don't... What?
I mean...
If we want to do some investigating in the dark, I could get on Webford and he could climb up the walls.
That would be good. We could go ahead and set up camp and make sure we're not seen, and I could trust you to do the scouting.
The only problem is that if you get caught, what's the plan then?
Run?
Run on the walls.
Right, but I just mean that our element of surprise is probably gone if they see you.
Okay, I'll wear different clothes.
What if you put a long coat on and pretended that the spiders were your legs?
I could do that. I have 3 different pairs of clothes.
Cool. Can you wear them all at the same time?
Not comfortably.
Right, but you look like a different person, and they won't. I'm just saying that maybe they might recognize some of us.
Well, I'm not saying you can or can't wear the trench coat, but I suppose try not to be seen either way.
What's your...
believe I can help in the manner of disguising him. At least moderately.
What's your plan?
I have some skills that I can use to hide his exact dimensions and such.
I feel like I come over to you directly. Stop being coy, man. What is your plan?
I'm just gonna cover him with a disguise kit.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't change his dimensions, though.
Well, there are ways of breaking up lines that are used, I'm not gonna like make him taller, but he does have a spider.
I mean, you could like make a life-size
But
Blair
yeah,
Witch doll
oh god.
and like put her over his arms and everything to make him look long, and then put his trench coat over that, and then have
Oh
him stand on the shoulders of the spider.
god.
And that
I'm
way
just
we'll get him
saying.
into the movie theater on an adult ticket. Wait, what are we doing?
Either
When
way,
it's dark.
I can help him with the like camouflaging and clothing and such to hide him better.
Right. And it's good we have two people skilled like you here. Braith and I are, not easy to hide. At least Zag has the advantage of being a little bit short.
What is your dark vision, Hugh?
I believe it's 60 feet. Yep.
Wait, can your
Yep, so
disguise kit make him look like a smaller? They only had goblins and
it could
half-orcs.
totally
Right?
make me look like a goblin.
I
Probably.
mean, they had goblins there, right? I mean, we've encountered goblins on their ranks before.
I mean,
Yeah.
I might be able to make him look
Yes.
a bit more like a goblin, yeah.
Right. So you could just be an exceptionally small goblin, like a goblin baby one month. What if Spider carried you in as a goblin baby?
Here we go again.
Look, I have. Sorry, I'm mixing campaigns now. But I've encountered baby players before.
Okay, this stuff is assuming that he gets caught in the first place,
What if we
which we're
intentionally
trying
got
to
caught?
avoid along with the disguise.
What if we got intentionally got caught though?
That seems like a horrible idea.
What if we
no.
disguised him as a baby, right? And they brought him in like a Trojan baby.
I think
I-
they would be the
I-
kind and gentle souls to bring him in and then sacrifice him to whatever dark god they profess to.
I think that we are overthinking it. Master Barakat, perhaps just disguise him to make Master Hugh look like a goblin.
Yeah, look like a goblin, a bit more camouflaged for the dark, I assume.
Well, I was only saying a baby because you're what, 2 feet tall?
2'1", thank you.
Right.
Yeah,
How big is a
2'1".
goblin typically?
3 feet.
Are they 3 feet? I'm asking literally. I don't know. I thought maybe less
I
than
always
2
assume
Anywhere
feet.
from
goblins
about
and kobolds are kind of like the
2.5
same
to
height.
3.
Yeah, they're about
About.
3 feet.
Okay,
and a
so I
half.
thought goblins were like 4 to 5 feet tall, which is why I was saying a
No.
baby.
No, that's like dwarf size, like maybe.
It
4
is
feet
dwarf
tall.
size. I thought because goblins and dwarves are famously enemies of one another, so I assumed they were on equal footing height wise.
Not quite.
Sorry, Barakat, your character has night vision as well?
Yes.
Dark vision? Yeah. 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
In case it's needed, I also have dark vision of 60 feet.
Yeah, I know. It's just I was to make sure that the Barakat character did.
I just
Yeah.
want to make sure, in case you were asking everybody.
If
Okay.
the plan is for you to disguise me, may Alona make it so I don't get caught and die.
Well, hopefully Bearcat makes it so you don't get caught and die.
Oh. Pog.
Guidance.
All right. Ability check. Yeah. Okay.
Oh man, I've got that. I got that too, and I've always forget all the time.
It just hasn't come up much.
Well, it's just one of those things. It's like this situational thing that's always good, but never gets used.
Actually,
I just hate to be the person who's going guidance.
Hey, everybody! You remember the bonus? The bonus you're getting? the bonus for Cusco's bonus.
Exactly.
If it helps any, I've played games where we've had players who did that. They just go guidance.
Yep.
All that
I mean,
stuff.
why wouldn't you?
Oh
So-
no, there's a difference between it being like, yeah, it fits, or all the time.
I would fucking do it all the time.
Would it be like intelligence for this? For using the disguise kit?
Yeah.
Okay. And it is a check, right? So the guidance does apply. Because I have my own guidance. In the
I
form of
don't think you can
enhanceability.
stack guidance. Oh, enhanceability. Okay.
Yeah, I can give myself advantage on intelligence, charisma, and wisdom.
What's that from?
Or enhanceability. Hold on, let me.
I don't know what enhanceability is. And if
Yeah,
you're talking about a
It's a
talent
cool
or not.
spell.
Oh, you're just on the spell slot.
Yeah.
Second level spell slot.
Yeah.
I'll have one. I'll have those one day.
Yeah, he will one day. So I can cast this and get advantage on it too. Because the skill isn't actually like that good. Okay, so advantage, guidance. I don't know where to toggle guidance on this. I'll just roll the thing and do it after. Okay, 18.
Every little bit helps.
Anything else you're gonna do?
Well, I've done my part.
They may
disguising it.
they you may have to communicate with people who speak Goblin, which is a problem.
Well, my plan is to stealth on the back of the spider and scout that way.
Okay.
Because
Also,
before we go, I can also ritually cast Speak with Animals.
Well, the Hobgoblin also spoke Common, so conceivably there's some in there that speak Goblin as well.
That may help. Let me see. Is there something I can do to help you?
Give me your axe.
Oh, God, no.
Historically, when you're part of a fellowship, what you do is you offer someone your axe. I don't know. Got that from somewhere.
Oh God, this is too heavy. I can't pick it up.
It's only up to a minute. Never mind. I was gonna try and cast like something to give you like a bonus just in case, but it.
I was literally looking at casting Sanctuary on it, but it's also a minute.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of the same exact thing actually. Oh wait, no.
Self.
Oh no, this one might actually help. Enhance ability.
1 minute. You mean the spell that
I just cast?
Yeah.
I can
can't
cast
have-
it again on him.
Yeah, but you
not on me.
You have penetration for 1 hour. You would have to switch which one
Yeah.
it is. It's
Nope, never mind then. So.
Oh no! So enhanceability isn't on me.
Yeah. It's,
oh,
The
it was on
enhanceability
myself
to
to
disguise me
him.
better.
okay. Yeah, you could cast
Yeah,
it on
so
him.
for that whole
I
process,
can cast it on him specifically. And I can give you one of those: endurance, strength, dex. Which one's for stealth? Dex.
Dex.
Cat's grace.
I will give you Cat's Grace.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Actually, I will cast a spell on you as well. Long Strider. Increase your movement speed by 10. Or actually on your spider, I guess.
Yep.
I'll cast a spell, and Kix will just pat your head.
You feel your cheeks heat up as you blush.
I feel like there's so much power put into me.
A slightly rotating heart appears above
Could
your
probably do something with prestidigitation, but I can't think of anything.
Webford, let's go.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to shrink you because
you're small.
No, because the map I changed the scale here. Can you see anything? Well,
Certainly not the map.
Put you.
There we go.
Yep, it's coming.
Can you see anything?
No.
Nope.
Nothing.
Have vision.
It is a big black square.
Yeah.
Death.
You should be in the corner and you should see something.
As it turns
have
out,
night
this map
vision.
takes place on the Shadowlands, so yeah, you can see it. There we go.
Total land, one landing with token, event settings. Should see something.
It's like a fog of war.
Yeah, that's fog of war.
Oh wow, we haven't used that in a while.
Now, to be fair, nothing is something.
My token may not have the vision put into it because of the fact that the information was customly put in.
Can you see something now?
No.
1 second.
No.
This is the part of the stream where everyone will get to watch a black screen.
You said bottom left or bottom right?
Bottom right.
No.
Bottom right?
Yeah.
Oh, bottom right, no.
No.
Nope. You're not seeing anything. Great. Okay.
The audience will be on the edges of their seats.
I know where my token is.
Yeah, this black screen.
But I can't see it.
Insane.
All right, so your spider has been blindfolded. Oh, there we go. I can see stuff. I can see Hugh.
Yeah, I see it now.
For some reason, I also have vision from the Kobold Hobgoblin's point of view. Oh no, it's because the lantern thing.
Yeah, there's.
They have torches there.
Yeah. Okay, so you're seeing exactly what you should be seeing. More or less.
Okay, so I'm on Webford. I'm going to move me. I think my first course of action, moving, I want to say now 50 feet. Yeah. Okay. I know that there's two guys right there. So I'm going to go there.
Okay. Well, you left Webford behind, but this is a wall that you're at. Yeah.
I'm just assuming that I'm on Webford.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll just move us as a group.
Roll your stealth now that you're on the wall, because you're within sight of your
Stealth.
Stealth, got it.
And you have advantage on the checks.
Beautiful.
This is the
19.
See what the goblin passive perception is. Yeah, they don't see you.
So the base plan is to just go around the perimeter at first to get a general sense of what to expect.
Okay.
Can I tell what these are?
Roofs.
Okay.
You could jump into the roofs of there's like some kind of construction. You have no idea what may be inside them, but there seem to be roofs.
Yeah, no, that is a risk that I may take, but not just yet. Okay, this was the type of thing I'm looking for right here. I want to get to this point. What does this look like? It would be a alternate entrance point other than the area guarded by the goblin?
It seems so, yeah.
We'll get down closer to ground level. I'll keep Webford there, and I will. Come on.